Have you ever wondered who laid the foundation of Western philosophy? Meet Plato, a thinker whose ideas continue to shape our understanding of truth, justice, and reality. Plato was born in Athens around 427 BCE into a wealthy and influential family. He grew up during a time of political instability and was deeply affected by the execution of his mentor, Socrates, an event that changed the course of his life. Plato became one of Socrates' most devoted students. While Socrates left no writings, Plato made sure his teachings survived. In fact, most of what we know about Socrates comes from Plato's dialogues, philosophical texts exploring ethics, truth, and the human soul. After traveling to places like Egypt and Italy in search of wisdom, Plato returned to Athens and founded the Academy, the first institution of higher learning in the Western world. Its goal, to educate future leaders in reason, justice, and virtue. One of Plato's most powerful ideas is the allegory of the cave. He describes prisoners chained inside a dark cave, watching shadows on a wall, thinking they're real. One escapes and sees the outside world, the truth. For Plato, the cave symbolizes ignorance, and the journey out is the pursuit of knowledge and enlightenment. Plato also developed the theory of forms. According to him, everything we see is just an imperfect copy of a perfect form that exists beyond the physical world. For example, every circle we draw is flawed, but the perfect circle exists in the world of forms. This abstract realm, he said, is where true knowledge lives, not in our senses, but in our reason. Plato believed the soul is immortal and existed before birth in the world of forms. Learning, then, is not gaining new knowledge, but remembering truths the soul once knew. This concept is called anamnesis, or recollection. In politics, Plato proposed a society ruled by philosopher kings, wise leaders who govern not for power, but for the common good. In the Republic, he described a just society with three classes: rulers, warriors, and producers, each fulfilling their role in harmony. Justice, he believed, happens when everyone does their part, and reason rules over desire. Plato was critical of democracy, having seen it lead to the death of Socrates. He valued education and wisdom as the foundations of good leadership, not wealth, popularity, or birthright. His influence is enormous, from Aristotle to Augustine, from Descartes to modern thinkers. Plato's legacy touches philosophy, science, psychology, politics, and art. In the Symposium, he explores the nature of love, not just romantic, but as a deep force that elevates the soul toward truth and beauty. Plato once wrote, "The beginning is the most important part of the work." And indeed, he gave us the beginning of philosophical thinking as we know it, raising timeless questions like, what is real? What is good? How should we live? So next time you reflect on truth, justice, or the soul, remember that Plato was there first, asking, imagining, and exploring. And remember, stay curious.